Give Wright State credit. Our defense failed us the second half, unfortunately. We have 18 total turnovers, 11 the second half. You look at their numbers and the way they shot the second half, it's just a recipe for disaster. We're just not really good right now. I do believe we'll the good thing is we're going into ACC play way underneath. After Coppin State game next Wednesday, we'll be way underneath the radar. So no one will be, expecting us. We can sneak up on some guys again, I guess. But we got to get better. We got to get the guys who are playing those heavy minutes have got to be better for us, and we got to get stops. I mean, we score 81 points, don't get enough stops, but you got to give Wright State credit for that. So we just got to be better. We had 4 points. Josh, there's 7 points I can think of off the top of my head. Josh Okogie doesn't get back because he's worried about missing a shot. Brandon Alston doesn't guard a corner 3. We were under our press, and then Ben Lammers is worried about missing a shot. He doesn't get an offensive their miss, and the guy goes right by him and puts it back.
What do you think makes it seem like maybe lack of focus starting the second half?
We've been poor at the start of the second half. I'm going to maybe make some changes in what we're doing. I got a couple ideas, and we'll deal with it when we play Coppin State. We fell asleep on penetration. I can think of a few where Jose helps off a ball side corner. The kid hits a 3. We're up 77-75, and Josh Okogie just fell asleep basically, and the kid hits a 3 right in his grill there. They penetrated a couple times, and we just watched the ball, and their guys are sliding, moving, and it was disappointing. He's a good player, and Ben's got to be better. We've all got to be better. But it's going to be a long year for us if Ben doesn't play as a first-team All-ACC. Bottom line. And I love Ben. Not a finer young man maybe I've ever coached. He's as fine a young man as you'll find. He's got to play as a first-team All-ACC league guy. He's just going to have to. If we're going to want to have the success, if we want to win games, he's going to have to he's got to play as a first-team All-ACC.
Where is his conditioning now?
I mean, I've always said this, and I believe in conditioning, but it takes about a week and a half to get out of shape and about a month to get in shape. He's still not clear. Like when we do running drills or sprints, he can't do this. They won't let him do the sprints. He's got to do push-ups instead. So, but it's on him. We need him to be better, and regardless of his conditioning, he's just got to play better. He's got to play better. I mean, he had 0 rebounds the first half. He had 10 the second half, but he can't be 10 and 10 in a game like that. He needs to be 25 and 15. If first team All ACC is 25 and 15. Yeah, but that's not the same as actual. I mean, the best conditioning is actually running, court running.
You mentioned that you have 4 really good practices.
2 Wednesday, Thursday, 2 Wednesday, 2 Thursday, and we did. And our shoot around was great. And our warm-up was great. And we played a great first half. I was mad that there's a couple times where we had to bury them and we just can't get stops again. We give up some threes, but came out the second half. I'm telling the guys, I'm warning them, we've got to be ready. I mean, this is our next step growth of the team, and they just come out and score. We talk about we got to get a stop, score, stop. That's the first 3 things we got to do, and they just score.
And I saw Ben in specific. He said he practiced really well.
He was great. Just you got to be better. I mean, but you can't turn it on and off. He hasn't been like that since UCLA, and his practices were really good the last 2 days. But before that, his practices before Georgia were, he practiced once or twice and he wasn't good. But he was really good Wednesday, Thursday. But it's just going to take some time, I guess. I still believe in this team. It's a great thing about the ACC. We have a lot of great opportunities in front of us. Once we get through Coppin State, we still got Coppin State and Yale, but we're just a team, as I've said, we got no margin of error, and we can win a lot of games and beat a lot of opponents, but we also can lose to anybody. We just got to get a lot better. Missing Kurt, it hurts us. Just that hurts us, not having that guy, another offensive firepower, that and his length defensively and the way he was playing. That hurts us. Hurts our depth talent-wise.
One or two more for Coach.
Seems like Curtis, that perimeter defensive guy that you're lacking.
Yeah, but just the injuries, nothing we can do.
Do you anticipate playing Coppin
I mean, it was just Friday, on that Friday before we were playing Florida FAMU, he just said his shin was bothering him, they had to get an MRI and stuff, so it's not until he's healthy. I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping it's Coppin State, but it could be another week or two. The way our season's gone, I mean, just don't know.
Is it a shin splint?
No, it's not a splint, it's something with swelling of the shin that they told him for not to get, so it doesn't become a stress fracture, he just needs to rest.
Just the way you guys are defending, you know, as I know things don't always carry over year to year, but it's been important to you. And on top of losing, are you kind of incredulous at the way things are going this season?
Like, you mean, just,
It's like, I don't believe what I'm seeing, and this isn't how.
Yeah.
You know.
I'd be lying to you if I told you that, yeah, I did not see this come. I just thought we'd be, you know, I don't think we'd be 5-6. I thought it'd be 9-2 at worst right now. And Julian Schwartz and Tavares Hardy and Eric Reveno just keep pulling me aside and says, Coach, this is, you know, we had such a great year last year. This could have been last year. And it's just, we're limited. We're still limited. We're in year 2. And you know, I just thought we were going to come in and roll this year. I really believed we were. And can we still do it? I believe so, but we're a wounded animal right now. We're wounded. And I say that mentally and physically. So we're going to have to find a way to get it done. Now, the great thing is if we could get hot somehow and win some games and steal some games. But, you know, I mean, you look at, you know, we had such a great year last year. And, again, you know, you look at anyone's in the league, you know, you look at Virginia or whoever in year 2, and, you know, everyone's year 2 in their rebuild. There was always I've always said there's a little bit of a struggle. It's just, you know, I didn't expect the struggle to happen this year. You know, if there was a struggle, I thought it'd be last year. Even though I always been saying year 2 is the hardest, but I just thought my plan was different than the plan we have right now, as in terms of our record.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks everybody.